Now. Welcome to Newswatch12 Weekends. I'm Muhammad Abdul Qawi. We'll get to all those stories in a bit, but first, we'll start here locally in the Northwoods. The Wisconsin Department of Justice Division of Criminal Investigation is investigating an officer involved in a critical incident in the town of Lincoln that occurred last night. At approximately 9:37 p.m., a DNR conversation warden conducted a traffic stop of a UTV on Keat Siding Road in the town of Lincoln. During the traffic stop, a second UTV pulled up between the DNR squad and the first UTV. The driver of the second UTV got out and assaulted the warden. During the assault, the warden discharged their firearm and struck the assaulting subject who had been driving the second UTV. The subject was transported to a hospital with non-threatening injuries. Meteorologist Devin Big joins us now for a glance at the forecast. Devin, kind of rainy out there, don't you think?
Yeah, it's rainy out there in a few areas tonight, Muhammad, including over in Monaco. It looks like it's just a big old downpour right now in a few areas, though. We have rain showers and thunderstorms that have been developing throughout the afternoon. They're not really moving all that much. So let's show you where they're all developing right now. It's across parts of Price County, just outside of Price County, even in parts of Oneida County now as well. So we'll zoom the map in just a little bit more and look at the last little bit here. So it's really developed and it tries to move south. We might see a little bit of rain here in Rhinelander just a little bit. But over in parts of Price County, we had some lightning going for a bit, but notice they're just not moving. There's a little boundary here, but not really causing much of a steering mechanism. As we're seeing some of this developing from the north going toward the south, but anything that we do see developing will be fizzling out before we head toward the overnight period. But then more fog developing again. I know we had dense fog this morning, more on the way though, but temperatures falling in the lower 60s above our average low of 55. So more coming up. Muhammad?
Thanks, Devin. President Biden kicked off his final day in Saudi Arabia by meeting with the Middle Eastern leaders today. The president met one-on-one with the heads of Egypt, Iraq, the United States Arab Emirates, and he was expected to discuss ways to counter the growing nuclear threat posed by Iran and efforts to improve relations between Israel and its Arab neighbors. Aides said that President also looked to expectations about the United States' role in the region to prevent Russia and China from taking a bigger foothold. Following the meetings, Biden attended a summit of the Gulf Cooperation Council. Summer is full of cookouts and community fun. One cookout in the town of Crescent was put on by the fire department. Their burger and brat fry accepted donations for the food and fun. Fire Chief Kevin Manier says they have specific equipment that they were fundraising for.
Show them everything we do, our equipment, the new stuff we do purchase with a lot of the fundraiser money, and we also use it as a recruitment tool too, because a lot of volunteer fire departments are lacking members right now.
The event had a steady flow of community members that came out to support. Fire trucks were pulled outside for people to see, and cornhole sets were out there for play. What do you do when you tell yourself when someone gives you a compliment or when you make a mistake? The way we talk to ourselves can make a big difference in growth and mental health. Ethan Cross, a psychologist and a professor of the University of Michigan, says an inner voice is a multi-purpose tool, but can become harsh, self-critical, and unhelpful. He suggests that healthy self-talk is crucial to our growth by helping us focus our attention for difficult situations. Understand that our life is better and shaped our identity. America's new 3-digit suicide hotline 988 is officially in operation. Starting today, the National Suicide Hotline officially changed over from the toll-free 10-digit number. With the suicide rate increasing during the pandemic, the timing of the change could not be more urgent. The new 3-digit 988 hotline is expected to serve 7.6 million Americans in the crisis' first year. That projection more than doubles 3.3 million calls, texts, or chats received in 2020. High school football is just right around the corner. With teams starting preseason practice in a few weeks, some kickers and some punters are looking for get a head start on another season. Mike Farley's kicker camp started earlier this year and brought his 5th camp to the summer of Rhinelander. Newswatch12 Matt Reaver has more.
At Mike Farley's kickers camp, players learn all the tips and tricks they need to bring their game to the next level.
I don't want to miss an extra point. I don't want to miss anything.
Our tagline is building a better Friday night kicker. My whole thing is trying to build it so these kids go back this fall and are just a better teammate for their team, a better weapon, however the coach wants to use them.
Mike Farley played college football at UW River Falls under his dad, who also started specialty sports camps. Farley then got the attention of the Packers, who signed him.
I lost out the kicking job to Al Del Greco. He kicked it for the league for 17 years, and then I got cut by the Vikings, and then I got cut by the Giants. So I kind of figured 3 strikes and you're out.
So he took a page out of his dad's book and started this camp earlier this year.
Most high school coaches were not kickers and punters, and they don't really know the techniques behind it, and so it's kind of alien territory for them.
Training aspiring kickers from all over the state, he has also been coaching high school football for 16 years. Landon Bates from Rhinelander learned a lot from the clinic.
I got to make sure I drive through the kick instead of just like breaking off of it. I got to make sure I finish through it because it adds a lot more power.
In kicking, the mechanics are everything. Getting good is a matter of repetition.
For these kids, trying to give their technique a chance to be more consistent and not to worry about the 50-yard field goal. A high school career is built on a lot of 20 and 30-yard kicks, and I want to get them in the mindset that's the kick they need to make. And if they can do that, their team is going to be so much better for it.
In Rhinelander, Matt Weaver, Newswatch 12.
Farley hopes to expand his camp throughout the Wisconsin and surrounding state in the coming years. Coming up, a popular event in Eagle River comes to an end. It has been going on for over 50 years. That and more after weather when we come back.
Newswatch 12 with Dan Hagan, 5, 6, and 10 p.m.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun. And when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. Dream it, create it, love it.
Tired of missing out on life simply because it hurts to walk? Don't let sore feet or ankles hold you back. You don't have to live in pain. Call Bone & Joint's Foot and Ankle Care Team. From ingrown toenails and bunions to fractures and total ankle replacement, Bone & Joint's Foot and Ankle Specialists can help. With 2 surgical podiatrists and our fellowship-trained orthopedic foot and ankle surgeon, we have the expertise to get you back on your feet. Call or visit bonejoint.net to schedule an appointment today.
Saturday, August 27th, Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg presents Journey former lead vocalist Steve Augeri.
Those crazy nights I do remember.
Live under the stars, Steve Augeri. Doors open at 6, show starts at 8. Don't miss Steve Augeri. Exclusively at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Must be 21 or over to attend.
Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
Stop into Home Furniture and Design for your immediate furniture needs. We have Lazy Boy, Smith Brothers, Ashley, and more ready for immediate delivery. Home Furniture and Design, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Newswatch 12 today with Kevin Kraft, 5 to 7 a.m.
Welcome back. Most of us are dry out there except for the shot right behind me. Right over in Minocqua, a heavy downpour has really developed with showers and thunderstorms that are currently moving in. And should I say they're not really moving all that much right now, as they're really parked across parts of Oneida County and near parts of Price County too, and just outside of Price County as well. So let's zoom things in. We'll focus on what's outside of Price County with just some rain showers that have been developing now, even some thunderstorms off toward the west. Been watching those for the past little while, and staying with a little cell just further off towards the east. It's causing some more showers to develop, though, even some heavy downpours. And this thing has remained parked over in Minocqua for a little bit as well. So we'll now throw the radar into motion and really show you they're not really moving all that much, right? They move, maybe they'll move a little bit to the south, but then they'll backbuild in what we call training as just a boundary parked across the area, just causing enough fuel for a few showers and even a few rumbles of thunder to develop tonight, though. So we'll give you the bigger picture on where this boundary is and where this development is taking place in the clouds. That's where it's at. And the general boundaries to the south, but there's not much steering in the atmosphere, which is why a lot of these showers and thunderstorms are developing. They'll do a quick, heavy downpour, maybe some lightning, just fanfare and everything, and then they'll fizzle out. Kind of a typical summertime pattern when we get that, and that's where we have the system right here. So I don't have it plotted on the map, but there is a little boundary kind of moving in here. A lot of the main activity, I should say, is further off in Canada, off further west, and further down toward the south too. So generally around us, but of course we're seeing some excitement tonight, especially if you're watching us from over in Minocqua. All right, highs today around average in the lower 80s, feeling a little bit more muggy out there too, even upper 70s over in Mosinee today. And obviously there's a big boost of warm air. Look at this, further down toward the south, 10:10 at night, it's 92 degrees still, and parts of Dallas, of course, the urban heat island effect in full effect there as well. Back here at home, we are in the upper 60s to lower 70s, so still a little mild out there tonight, though. Our average high is 80 degrees, so we're around average today. We'll get above that tomorrow in the mid-80s, lower 90s. By Monday, though, and then Tuesday back in the mid-80s and upper 70s. Wednesday, some storms moving in Tuesday and a Wednesday. Warming back up Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday into the middle 80s. Already a muggy meter, though. Dew points will be on the rise again. You may have noticed it a little bit today. Dew points right now are in the lower to middle 60s. We're going to stay there for a little while, though. Getting close to possibly the lower 70s by Monday, Tuesday, also in the lower 70s. Start falling back a little bit late Tuesday into Wednesday. Finally comfortable again as we head towards Wednesday into Thursday, as much more comfortable air begins to move in. Timing this out with Futurecast again. This is just a little boundary here. So once we get this through, things will start to calm down later on tonight. We'll hold on to the clouds. And yes, more fog on the way again tonight. I know it was bad this morning. We could see a little bit more fog again. But you saw it tomorrow real quick, though. Again, more scattered showers and thunderstorms in a few areas, maybe further off towards the north. About the general idea of what we're seeing today could develop again tomorrow afternoon with that boundary that's still parked across the area. Otherwise, sunshine in the late afternoon and some clear skies overnight. Sunday night to Monday morning before we see a lot of sunshine and hot temperatures as we head towards the day on Monday. So your forecast for tonight, we have a few thunderstorms. We're seeing those now. Then dense fog afterwards under a mostly cloudy sky and lows in the low 60s and the wind overall looking nice and calm. For your Sunday, partly cloudy, some afternoon thunderstorms again. This is a change from yesterday. We added the chance for storms tonight, though, with highs in the mid-80s and the wind overall looking nice and calm. And your Northwoods Furniture and Mattress 7-day forecast. Again, Sunday afternoon will be that chance for storms. Monday, we're dry, sunny, and hot. Highs in the low 90s. Dew points close to the 70s. Make sure your air conditioners are working. Tuesday and Wednesday, more storms on the way. Notice that quick cool down. The warming up again. The more storms by Saturday. Mohammed?
Thanks, Devin. The Northwoods is home to many legendary events like the World Snowmobile Derby, water ski shows, and even tick racing. But for Eagle River, they had to say goodbye to one of their most popular events. Newswatch12 Will Harrison has more.
Artorama Riverside has been going on here in Eagle River for 50 years, and this year's farewell event has been a little bittersweet.
This is Artorama. The founders of this celebration started it in a little park because they wanted to bring artwork to the Northwoods.
With over 100 juried artists from across the nation, Artorama truly is a beautiful sight to behold for the last half-century.
It's been in existence for 50 years. This is our final year. It's always been one-day event.
Artorama co-chair Lori Hahn said it wasn't just artwork to enjoy. There were foods, drinks, and live music, all to provide entertainment and more for the community.
Some of the money that we raise goes back into the community for the Artscape banner project downtown. We donated a couple of bronze sculptures to the city and to the library. And we've just used the money to make Eagle River beautiful.
Hans said something important people can value about this event is that this is a chance to take home their own piece of the Northwoods. And even though Artorama is coming to an end, the memories made will never be forgotten.
I hope that people who are on vacation or visiting, they see that, they take away a piece of Eagle River that way, and they enjoy themselves.
Reporting from Eagle River, Will Harrelson, Newswatch 12.
Last night, Brewers game started off great until they got into the ninth. Enter Josh Hader, who blew another save. We'll hear from the manager and what he thinks was wrong with their all-star next in sports.
Newswatch 12 today with Kevin Kraft, 5 to 7 a.m.
Dear gas prices, my lineup brings serious savings. We got this. Toyota Hybrids.
Get 1.9% APR for 48 months on Toyota's most popular 2022 models. Toyota, let's go places.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
Outlaw. That's what can happen because of the Supreme Court, and Ron Johnson's with them. The Supreme Court's decision ended abortion services in Wisconsin, and Ron Johnson supported the decision, making it illegal in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. Doctors can be prosecuted, a woman's right to choose criminalized. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Ron Johnson's not for us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Dear gas prices, my lineup brings serious savings. We got this. Toyota hybrids.
Get 1.9% APR for 48 months on Toyota's most popular 2022 models. Toyota, let's go places.
Weather Watch 12 with Conrad Sipinski, weekends at 10 p.m. Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroyne starts now.
Friday night's Brewers game was probably the worst game of the season. The Crew had a 3-run lead heading into the bottom of the 9th. That's when Josh Hader entered, their all-star closer. But things fell apart quickly. Hader gave up 3 home runs in the final frame, including a walk-off grand slam that gave the Giants an 8-5 win. Hader, who had been unbelievable at the beginning of the season, is now in a pretty major slump. Over his last 6 appearances, his ERA has quadrupled, and he's allowed 9 runs over just 4 1/3 innings. But nobody seems to be hitting the panic button inside the clubhouse.
I think we got to get to work and try to help him. That's location's always, something that's obviously important. He's lived with a great fastball. Hitters know a fastball's coming, and that's been dominant. And we just got to take a look at it and get him straightened out.
The Crew are definitely going to need Hader as they go potentially deeper into the postseason. And before yesterday's game, Hader made it clear that he's not going to the All-Star game this week. Probably a good move and give him some time to get away from baseball and spend time with his family. We're going to now jump to Game 3 of this series. Scoreless in the 6th, but not after this home run ball from Darren Ruff. That's a tough way to give up the lead. The Giants go up 1-0. Now in the 8th inning, after a Hunter Renfroe triple, this Omar Narvaez hit is a bullet into left field, but it's going to be just enough. He's going to score on the sacrifice fly. Things got really weird, though, here in the bottom of the inning. Bases are loaded, and the umpire is going to call that a balk. So the run's going to come in. They take the lead. I'm not really sure about that call, I'll be honest. And then in the 9th, last chance for the Crew, Colton Wong strikes out with a runner on third. Another brutal loss as the Giants win this game 2-1. Yesterday, the Wisconsin Football Coaches Association started their annual All-Star Weekend. 8-man played their game last night, and today we had 2 games, small schools and big schools. The first game of the day was the small schools. We had 7 local teams that had players competing, including Edgar, Colby, and Stratford, to name a few. All of our local teams competed for the North team, and they actually were playing with their quarterback was Ben Wislowski from Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. He went 11 for 17 on the day, 127 yards passing, and 1 touchdown. The North would go on to win that game 25-7. Then later on, it was the large school game. Not as many schools competed in this one, only 5. But we did have a number of coaches on the staff. Anago's Al Fredrickson, Rhinelander's Aaron Kramer, and Mosinese Craig Martins were all assistant coaches for the team. This was a pretty exciting game, too. It went down to the wire. The North, though, was able to sweep the weekend series, winning all 3 games after they won this one 21-20. Muhammad, this has made me just so much more excited for that high school football season to start.
Thanks, Griffin. When we come back, we'll find out why a consumer in California is filing a lawsuit against the Skittles makers of Skittles. That's coming up right after the break.
Weather Watch 12 with Devin Biggs, 5 to 7 a.m.
Roofing season is here, and Bear Renovations is the Northwood's #1 choice in roofing and rain gutter systems. Whether it's shingle roofing or metal roofing, big or small, the Bear does it all. Stop by our showroom just north of Tomahawk on County Road A or call 715-966-6649 today. Remember, you can like us on Facebook, but you'll love us on your roof. Bear Renovations is locally owned and operated. Call the Bear.
Remember as a kid, if you could dream it, you could do it? Well, you still can. Now during the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event. And with great offers on select Ford vehicles, just move on up. You'll not only bring back the fun, toward your destination, you'll supercharge it. Just move on up. So when the sun goes down, you'll just be getting started. Supercharge your summer today at your local Ford dealer.
I've never known anything but pain, even as an infant. And they told me that I had run out of options surgically, and I said, no, I haven't, take it off. And it was the best decision I've ever made in my life. I'm able to do things at 40 that I wasn't able to do at 12. I have a future now. Grateful doesn't even fit the bill of how I feel about everyone here at Next Step Prosthetics.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together toward a better life.
Hi, I'm Scott.
I'm Allie.
And this is our family from Shoulders RV and Marine. If this year's taught us anything, we believe it's taught us we need to get back to the good old days of enjoying the outdoors, camping, boating, and buying from small businesses. Here at Shoulders RV and Marine, we happen to check all of those boxes. Next time you're in the market for a dock or lift, boat, camper, power sports, or nearly anything outdoors, sales, rentals, parts, or service,
We'd love you to think of us.
Shoulders RV and Marine, across from Menards, Rhinelander.
Weather Watch 12 with Conrad Sipinski, weekends at 10 p.m.
Dragon resupply spacecraft successfully docked at the International Space Station on Saturday. The cargo's capsule delivered more than 5,800 pounds of supplies to the orbiting lab. It launched atop a 2-stage Falcon 9 rocket on Thursday night from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The Falcon 9's rocket first stage came back down for a successful landing on the drone ship Shortfall Gravitas. The mission is SpaceX's 25th contracted commercial resupply mission to the ISS for NASA. Dragon is suspected to remain docked to the ISS for about a month before returning to Earth sometime in mid-August. The Mega Millions jackpot keeps growing. There was no winner on Friday night's Mega Millions drawing, worth $480 million. That's according to a news release from the lottery. The next drawing is set for Tuesday and is expected to be worth $530 million. That placed it 8 in the top Mega Millions jackpots. The biggest winner was in October of 2018 when one ticket sold in South Carolina won over $1.5 billion. A new lawsuit claims that Skittles are unsafe to eat. A consumer in California has filed a lawsuit in federal court against candy maker Mars, alleging that Skittles are made with a non-toxin, titanium dioxide, that's unfit for human consumption. In 2016, Mars said it was planning on getting rid of the chemical compound from its products. The lawsuit claims that it's still being used in the products, including Skittles. In a statement, a Mars spokesman said, quote, while we do not comment on the pending litigation, our use of titanium dioxide complies with FDA regulations. That's it for your news around the country. When we get back, Devin will have one more look at the final look at the forecast. Stick with us.
Newswatch 12 with Kyle Pazorski, weekends at 10 p.m.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck. At Legacy, we transform your old, beat-up concrete into a beautiful, durable surface in one day. Hi, I'm Joey with Legacy Concrete Coatings. We specialize in garages, patios, pool decks, basements, and more. We don't just coat over your old concrete. We start by grinding it down, then we apply the base coat and chip and seal it with our own proprietary sealant that will never chip or peel. Our coatings are beautiful, durable, ridiculously easy to clean, and are backed by our exclusive lifetime warranty. Our in-house team is ready to answer any questions that you have before and after the install. And right now on all projects, we're offering 15% off. Call the number shown below or visit our website for your new floor today. One-day floor.
Hi, I'm Ed, and this is Linnell from Big Stone Golf Course in Three Lakes.
And when we want to check the weather in Three Lakes, Wisconsin, we go to WJFW.com for our hometown weather.
Your hometown weather, available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
At Schrader's, we love summer, and it shows. Find a beautiful dress for that warm weather event. Shorts and tops in the latest trends. Keen sandals and Lake Girl. And get the perfect gift for that summer wedding.
You'll always find something new to love at Schrader's in Anago.
This is the highest inflation in 40 years.
I'm now living more of the paycheck to paycheck.
If you want to buy milk, it's so expensive, you have to cut out other things.
We need somebody that's going to be an advocate for Wisconsin.
Ron Johnson is fighting to lower taxes for the American families.
Ron Johnson is a fighter as far as I'm concerned, and I know he'll fight for me.
Ron Johnson has my vote, and we need him where he is to continue to do his job fighting for us.
Wisconsin Truth Pack is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Our Newswatch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most to the Northwoods. NBC Newswatch 12, from where you live.
So guys, do you know what tomorrow is?
It's Sunday.
I think it's more than Sunday, isn't it?
Yes, check this out. Dish or cone? That's the question that we'll be asking ourselves Sunday for National Ice Cream Day. In 1984, President Ronald Reagan established National Ice Cream Day as the third Sunday in July. The president is known for his love of jelly beans, also proclaimed July as National Ice Cream Month. Another president, Thomas Jefferson, is credited for creating the oldest recipe for ice cream in the USA. Frozen dessert lovers can scoop up a number of special offers at a number of participating ice cream retailers. Dairy Queen, Cold Stone, Creamery Dippin' Dots, and Baskin-Robbins are all celebrating the big day.
We'll have to see if Culver's might be celebrating it too, because Wisconsin's known for Culver's, and obviously some rain as well tonight, guys. We have a little bit of rain moving in tonight, especially across northern Oneida counties where a lot of the excitement is at this point, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. It's not really moving all that much, so it's going to be a little bit slow as things do continue to move in. But your next 7 days, a little quick. We're watching for a little bit more storms Sunday afternoon. That boundary continues to stick around, but otherwise, Monday gets hot. 90s on the way.
Very nice.
Here we go.
That's it for your local news around the Northwoods. Have a great night, everyone.